In so many ways, 2020 has turned our world upside down. Still, the people of Covenant have gone way above and beyond to discover imaginative, creative, and meaningful ways to further our church's mission, even amidst a pandemic. Back in February of 2020, we had one Sunday morning worship service with about 170 people. Today, we experience God's covenant love through 4 different modes of worship that pose a low health risk. We have a significantly modified indoor worship service on Sunday at 10 o'clock, but now we live stream that service for people to worship at home. Still, we're offering creative programs for families with young children, and at 11:30 on Sundays, outdoors in the yard, we have an incredibly fun, family-friendly service. We've quickly transitioned how we nurture God's covenant love, and we've began using Zoom to keep our community connected through weekly Bible studies. And this month we began using a hybrid Zoom in-person model to engage a Christian conversation on race in America. Covenant began a new book and movie club to read at home and engage topics relevant to Christian discipleship. And our beloved pastor for family ministry, Shanna Woodbury, has been busy assembling family faith-building packets for our young families to work on at home. And we've shared God's covenant love in so many different ways through a beautiful face mask ministry and working with our partners at McMillan Elementary School to ensure that children in our neighborhood have food and school supplies. We've began an innovative program to utilize our food trucks to feed families who are suffering food insecurity in our neighborhood. And finally, this has been a lot of fun. We've put together Covenant Love Joy Parades, and simply we've just gone around town to our friends and members' homes and honked our horns and held up signs just to say, we love you and we miss you. It has been a great privilege and authentic joy to see our people come together, experiencing, nurturing, and sharing God's covenant love over the past 4 months. And even as the pandemic began, a generous donor reached out and gifted us one of the best organ consoles in the whole of the American West. God has been incredibly faithful, and the people of Covenant have responded so beautifully. And here's the thing, no matter what your situation or place is in life, it takes all of us to be the church together. And you can do this while staying healthy at home. All you have to do is have a little hope in Jesus. Engage in online worship or show up to an outdoor service. Enroll in one of our online study programs, and if you can, contribute to a mission of sharing food or school supplies to help pay rent or utility bill for a neighbor in need. Yes, the world feels very, very different these days. And likely, we will be living in this situation for a time to come. We pray for our friends in the sciences, for effective vaccines and therapeutics. And while we know that it is best to stay healthier at home, Jesus still gives us the Great Commission. In Matthew's Gospel, Jesus says, "Go therefore and make disciples of all nations. Baptize them, teach them everything that I have told you to do." And he closes with this. Jesus says, "Remember, I am with you, even till the end of the age." Thanks be to God that Jesus is still with us and before us as we engage in creative and meaningful ministry these days. God bless.